Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Wood Times in the 207. Thanks for stopping by and checking out our channel. I think this video, I guess, is just going to be a little bit of follow-up on the TYM T574 HC tractor and tell you a little bit about how my day started out and went yesterday. Um, any of you that have been watching the channel, you know, back the end of August, I think it was, beginning of September, we traded in our TYM T494 cab tractor and purchased a TYM T574 HC hydrostatic cab tractor. Uh, Everything has worked out really well for us. Does exactly what we want it to do, what we need it to do. The 494 we had zero problems with, other than I had a little bit of an issue with the skid steer quick attach mount that was caused by me. It was really no fault of the tractor. But this one we've had zero trouble with until yesterday morning. The day before yesterday, I sold all of our sawmill slabs to another wood dealer. We just produced so many of them, and they were taking up a lot of space. We do use a lot of them for our bundle wood, but we just couldn't use them all. And he was interested, so we made a deal on them. I used the tractor with the log grapple, loaded them all in the 1 ton, and delivered them all over to his yard. He's right close by, so it wasn't a big deal. But it worked pretty much till dark, uh, hauling the slab wood, shut the tractor off, everything was fine. And then yesterday morning I came out, it was cold, and I started the tractor, started up fine. Sorry the camera's bouncing around. Maverick's in the truck and I've got you set up on the tailgate, but I'll take care of that in a minute. But anyway, I started the tractor. It started up just fine. I think it was about 4 degrees here, Fahrenheit. And about 2 minutes after it was running, warming up, hydraulic oil started pouring out of the front of the tractor onto the ground. So I shut it off. I got something to catch the oil and opened up the hood. And lo and behold, the hydraulic cooler had cracked. And my first thought was cold. Maybe there was some water in the hydraulic oil. There was not. Everything just as clean as could be. No moisture, no water, no milkiness. But mounted with in 3 spots, and it is just thin aluminum, so I don't know if something expanded and contracted. I don't know. I just know if something's going to go wrong, it's usually going to go wrong when it's real cold out, and it did. So I'm not much of a mechanic, but I took the pulled the front bumper back, loosened everything up, popped the hood, and it came in around. If you can see in here, this is the new one in here now, but if I can get the camera just right so you can see. Right in there, the old one was cracked. I didn't take a bunch of video, and I should have, but I will put a little blurb in right about now, just to show you where the oil was pouring out. So I checked everything out, and I called the local, somewhat local, TYM dealer, which is Scott's Recreation in Orono, Maine, which is where we purchased the tractor. And they were very willing to help me. We didn't really get that far, but I think my options were to haul the tractor up there and have it fixed in their shop. Or I think they do have a mobile mechanic. I think they would have gladly come down here and fixed it for me, but I would assume I would have had to schedule an appointment. And the tractor is a very critical, key component of what we do every day. I kind of checked everything out, figured it looked pretty straightforward. I could take care of it myself. I took a picture of the part number on the hydraulic oil cooler, spoke with the service manager. He called me right back, said they had one there. All I needed to do was take some pictures, take the old one off, bring it up to them. They'd give me a new one. So, took me probably, like I said, I'm not much of a mechanic. I don't know a lot about hydraulics, but looked everything all over and I had it apart in about 10 minutes. Two 12 millimeter bolts and a 12 millimeter nut, and it was off, and then just had to disconnect the two hydraulic lines. Well, where the hydraulic lines screwed on, I don't know if you can see down in there, but right down here, I thought those fittings in the top of the cooler were just made into it and had the hex on there. So you could back it up with a wrench to disconnect the lines. And so I drove up. They were really busy. They kind of had some commotion going on there while I was there, and there was some EMS crews on scene. I'm not really sure what had happened, but they had a lot going on. So I just kind of went to the parts counter, dropped off the old cooler, was handed the box with the new cooler, looked at the part number, it matched, and on my way. Well, I got back, and the new cooler didn't have the fittings in it, so it was definitely my mess up. Called them up, they took the fittings out. I went back, got the new fittings, came back, and I had it back together in about 5 minutes, and topped it back off with hydraulic oil, and everything was good to go. So really wouldn't have been a lot of downtime if I'd paid a little bit more attention, but I was very, very pleased with the service that I received. I was, pretty much no questions asked. They just needed a few pictures for warranty purposes with TYM, and they had the part in stock. That means a lot. And they were more than willing to give me the part. I swapped it out, and we were right back going again. So other than me having to make an extra trip, everything was great. The tractor, hands down, that was a very good decision that Deb and I made to get away from the shuttle shift tractor and go hydrostatic. They all have their purposes, but for what we do, the hydrostatic tractor is way better than the shuttle shift tractor was for us. Constantly creeping up on wood, creeping into IBC crates with the forks, real gently creeping up on the sawmill. It just seemed like no matter what before, I was always riding the clutch, and now we're not. The hydrostatic tractor works out great. But so I guess I'd like to give a little shout out to Scott's Recreation, Orono, Maine. They do have a YouTube channel. I do follow that, so just wanted to give them a little shout out and a thank you for getting us right back up and going. It's our second tractor from them. They have been really good to us, and I can't complain whatsoever about the service. If I needed to ask any questions, there's no doubt that the service department would have helped me right out. Very knowledgeable people working there, so we were very happy to be able to get right back up and going. We've been real busy milling cedar lumber, and have also still been busy with firewood, especially with our crates. So need the tractor every day for sure. So yeah, so thanks for joining us. That's just a little bit about how our day went around here yesterday, or my day went. At least now I know how to change a hydraulic oil cooler on our tractor, just in case that ever happens again. And things are bound to happen because I'm good at breaking stuff. So if you're in Maine and you're looking for a tractor or interested in a TYM tractor, I would strongly recommend you go see Scott's Recreation. You got several locations. Like I said, can't say enough good about them. They've been great to deal with, great to us. So yeah, I got the tractor back together. I was able to get some logs staged for the sawmill, got some other wood moved around, and even though I spent 4 hours on the road traveling back and forth. Should have only been 2. I did have 3 IBC crates of wood go out late in the afternoon. Got a third cord in each crate, so wasn't a total wasted day, and it was a learning experience. So if any of you have any questions about the tractor, feel free to leave us some comments. I'd be glad to answer any questions. And hopefully going to bring you some more firewood videos, and we'll get you some videos of milling some cedar lumber here right off quick. And I think we'll probably do 1 or 2 different kindling videos to go along with some other videos that have been on another channel. Just show you guys the way we do things. Deb did order us up some microphones, I think on Amazon or something. You see it here clipped to my hat. Hopefully the audio quality of the video is a lot better. So leave me some comments, give me some feedback if you like it better using these microphones. And thanks for joining. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. We've gained a lot of ground there. Love to get some more subscribers as well. And we'll see you guys soon on the next one. Thanks for joining. Have a great day.